Greetings! It's the original Grizzly Bear Rob Chapman here to count down the top 10 reasons to actually even bother being a guitar player. Let's start with number one, the incredibly supportive and beautiful community that you see around you this fine warm day. Yes, I know, occasionally it can be a little bit poisonous. You get someone's random uncle coming on and saying horrible things about you. I am no stranger to made up bullshit and horrible lies and nasty stories. However, there are also some very supportive, loving, caring people who want to take someone who's beginning, learning on their adventure and help them up, give them a hand. And that's really what this community is about. So the community can be a supporting, friendly, kind of fraternity, sorority kind of vibe. Gear. We're absolutely obsessed with gear. It's kind of in the blood. We can't help it, whether it's, you know, beautiful guitars, 7-string, 8-string, baritone, fretless. Maybe it's an acoustic, maybe it's a bass, maybe it's an amplifier, pedals, apps even nowadays, and all the accessories. Man, we're just obsessed with gear. It's so exciting. And it doesn't have to be new, it can also be second hand. I love going to mom and pop stores, especially here in Malta, and finding cool old stuff, and then I own it for a bit, and then maybe I sell it on, and it's all kind of a path of tonal and feel discovery. So the gear is really, really addicting, and yeah, you can spend a bit of money sometimes, but you don't have to spend lots to find something that really resonates with you. Sorry. Events. There are loads of events. And the events are really fun. And some of them are kind of semi-exclusive to people that work in the industry, but a lot of them are not. And I would encourage you to go check out some of the cool events that are open to the public. For example, did you know that the NAMM show in Anaheim has open days to the public? Ibbenburen, which is on the border of Germany and Holland, is really cool. The UK Guitar Show is great. And there are loads of cool guitar festival things like Larvik Festival in Norway or the show in Kavala, Greece. They're brilliant fun. You get to meet incredible people, and really it gives you a sense of the community around you. You know, people say that you should never meet your heroes, but actually, for me, reason 4 would be that you get to meet your heroes. And in my experience and perspective, it's been absolutely amazing. If I hadn't have become a guitar player, there's absolutely no way that I would have met half of the people that I absolutely idolize, look up to and respect. And not just because I have a following and I've been a professional guitar player for many years, but just because I'm in the same places that they would hang out. People like Richie Kotzen, John Petrucci, Steve Vai, Paul Gilbert, Mike Keneally, Joe Satriani. It's mad, and I'm not just dropping names. Loads of people that go to these events and become a guitar player end up meeting these incredible individuals. Here's a really obvious one. Music, and having the opportunity to make music is so cool. For me, it's the #1 reason to do it. Although not everybody wants to create their own music. Some people want to get a guitar, learn a few covers, maybe play in a pub band, or just play for themselves, and that's completely fine. It's like you do whatever you want to do with it. For me, it was create my own music. Let's briefly talk about mental health. Actually, playing the guitar is really good for your mental health. In a way, sitting down and having a noodle is a kind of meditation. It makes you take a break from your phone, from the other screens around you, and it makes you focus on listening. And focusing on one sense helps to calm your breathing, slow down your pulse, it relaxes you. It's meditative. Music is a kind of healing. It's really amazing. So it's great for mental health, which incidentally is something that men really need to talk a lot more about. There are so many reasons to travel with the guitar. I mean, it's just unfathomable the amount of places you can go and do cool things, whether you're visiting Norm's Rare Guitars in America, whether you're going off to NAMM Shanghai, whether you are visiting Thomann in Germany or Andertons in Guildford in England, or whether you're going to one of these cool events or going to see your band. Traveling is a part of being an active guitar player. I'm struggling to think of friends that I have that aren't musicians or haven't been involved some way with music, especially guitar playing, bass playing, drum playing. I think not that I don't look for friends that don't play an instrument, but in the circles that I hang out with, the majority of my friends, even my wife, have come to me through music. So friends is a really good reason. You know, it's important to have friends. Everybody needs one or two really good friends, but a nice big social circle of friendship is such an important part of everybody's life, especially my life. I mean, I couldn't live without my friends. And they've all come to me through playing guitar, working in the industry, and making music. Playing guitar is a fun and creative hobby. It's a pastime. It really gives you something to do when there's kind of nothing else to do. Actually, I quite enjoy the feeling of being slightly bored and then playing guitar, because it's just such a cool release. Do you know what I mean? When you were a kid, you used to lie on the couch and just look at the clouds and be like, oh man, there's nothing to do, and then suddenly you grab your guitar and start learning a lick or a technique or something like that. It's the best feeling. Here's one that many people probably wouldn't have considered: confidence. Playing guitar in a band or on your own, getting out there and meeting people, gives you a sense of confidence. I never used to be a particularly confident person, but now I feel like I'm almost more confident on stage or in front of a camera than I am in person, and it's definitely something that I have learned through being a musician. Now, you'll notice that these top 10 reasons didn't include making money. I've kind of left that to last. Before that, here's a bonus reason: hand-eye coordination. Apparently, metal guitar players have similar hand-eye coordination to American air fighter pilots. It's something that we're training. In fact, I don't even look when I'm playing guitar, and I think it's something that I've learned to just feel. So it improves your physical digital dexterity. And yes, it could become a career. It could be something that gives you, you know, a couple of hundred a year, or maybe hundreds of thousands a year. It really depends on how much you put into it and what you set as your expectations. It's very important when you start to really make a decision on what your expectations are, so that you're not continually chasing something that is maybe unrealistic, or maybe you received what you wanted but didn't know. If you're interested in being a professional musician, guitar player specifically, I will be making more content talking about areas of that world, the industry in which I live, that may help you if you're starting out on your journey, although God knows this whole planet is changing so fast I can barely keep up with myself. Please comment in the comment section below, what are your reasons for being a guitar player? Or maybe, what are your reasons for not being a guitar player? Play devil's advocate. I'm always interested in the other side. Have a great day. Take it easy. Chappers out.